Welcome to the online course Essentials of Youth Policy, organised by the partnership between the European Commission and the Council of Europe in the field of youth.
My name is Bojana Perović. I work in Serbian Ministry of Youth and Sport. I work as advisor for analytical affairs in the sector for youth. Just try to imagine for a second what kind of youth policy would we have in a situation where decision makers make a decision in youth field based on their opinions or on their accumulated knowledge or on their intuition, for example. I think that it would be a pretty chaotic situation leading a society and especially young people to nowhere. So that's why we need evidence, we need data which are objective, which are reliable and up to date, and only those kind of information could serve as a ground for quality decision. When I say decision, it's a broad spectrum of decision, like decision about a very concrete activity, then decision about some new measure or some kind of project, or decision about changes of law, or I don't know. It's a different spectrum, different decisions made by the government. From the very beginning of the functioning of our ministry, 2007, when the ministry was established, we are conducting every year researches and surveys about the needs and position of young people. And those surveys are a kind of pool of information and evidence for every decision making in youth policy. For example, we are asking young people, tell us, in your opinion, what is the main challenge for young people today? Corruption, criminal in the society, or high unemployment rate, economic issues and problems. And based on their answers, we are trying to make some changes in our society. In order to have good and quality researches, we need a lot of capacities. Unfortunately, our ministry cannot afford so much researchers and analytical professionals within the ministry, so we really desperately need more cooperation with the research community, with the NGO sector, with the think tank. And we, concretely in Serbia, we really have a lot of young people and those who are older but very deep in youth policy, which can contribute to our mission to bring together decision makers and research community and to define jointly research agenda for the next period. In that terms, we need stronger cooperation, and that was incentive for starting a set of meetings with the research community, and now we are trying to establish pool of national youth researchers, and kind of model for that, role model was a pool of European youth researchers, but we cannot copy that kind of model. We should try to find our solution for this need to bring together decision makers and researchers in youth field.
We hope this video contributed to your learning about youth policy.